Hello and welcome to SC Custom Designs. Thank you for considering watching my channel, and hopefully you found me through a search. Please be sure to click that thumbs up and also the bell. And with the bell there is an option so that you can get every video and you won't have to miss one of them. We're doing a series here on making bandsaw boxes. If you look behind me, you're going to see a variety of different styles of bandsaw boxes. Let's see here if I can get that in there. There we go. So the one way in the back is like a curvy unit, and I can't keep those on the shelves. So that's that style there. The next one over is a crack saw box, and I wish I could take the credit for that. And please let me know if you're the author of the Crackbox, and I want to give you recognition. So, and then the next one here is a bandsaw box, which is basically made up, if you can see there, just material's been laying around the shop. I just glued them up, and out of that came this thing here, which let's see here, there, everything is in reverse because I'm doing front facing. This here I'm going to call the skyline because it kind of, to me, it looks like a building in a skyline. And the other one over here is what it is. When you look at the wood, it kind of tells you, you know, maybe it suggests what it is that that thing is going to become. But all I can say is I'm bit by the bug of making bandsaw boxes. I used to make just the simple ones, and please look that up in my videos, in my video series for making bandsaw boxes. But I basically take a 4x4, sorry, which is basically this here, a 4x4. Let me bring that a little bit closer for you. You can see that they're joined up 4x4s. Right? But I take one of them and I would make a bandsaw box out of them. Okay? And so there's that. Okay, so let's get on with today's episode, which we're going to talk about. Let me throw this in there first. When you, this is Moyes, by the way, Moyes. Look him up, Moyes, M-O-E-Y, I believe. This is a very cool bandsaw box. I can't keep these on the shelves either, my friends. So what you're looking at here is a template made out of Luan. I cut it out so that in the future I could just pop those guys out. Just trace it right on the wood. And so here's the Crackbox. So I'm not sponsored by this company, but this is 3M. And I'll put the link in the video so that you can look this up. 3M Super 77 Multipurpose Adhesive. And that is really, really like your best friend when it comes to when you print out on your printer a template, and look that up because I show you in this series every part, every step of the way, including the template when I put it on the raw wood there. That being said, what is this? This is basically a piece of poplar and pieces of pine, again, lying around in the wood shop, which otherwise would have been sent to the trash. So you can notice that one of them already has the paper off. So, but how does this work? But look up that video very quickly. You basically spray this here on the wood, like that, and then you take your template and you just push it on and press it down onto the wood. And then what that's going to allow you to do is basically, essentially, cut out the whole unit here, okay, including your boxes. You can see I already removed the paper here, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Here's how you do that, my friends. You're going to take, I'm not sponsored by this company either, but this is a heavy-duty, what is this saying? Yeah, heat gun, and I got this from Harbor Freight. I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight yet. Harbor Freight, if you've seen the video, please reach out, and I will be glad to work with you. So this is an inexpensive, and you know, these, they call them the Pittsburgh products as well. This is a very inexpensive heat gun, and essentially it has a high and a low. So this is that first setting is very, very hot. The second one is not as hot, and what you can do is you can open up the vent, okay, like so, and that'll let more air in. If you want to close it and let less air in, it's going to get hotter for you. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I set it on, I want this thing hot. Okay, so we're going to turn it on, and then we're going to put it on we're going to apply it to one of these drawers, this one here, okay? And we're going to do it for, I don't know, approximately 30 seconds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a chisel, and then we're just going to peel that off. If I try to peel that off now, watch, it's not coming off. Let's see, let's show you there. See, it's not coming off, okay? So here goes the magic. You don't want to put it too close so it burns. You can see that it burnt a little bit. That's not the goal. The goal is to basically heat up the paper just enough so that you can peel it off. All right, that's about 30 seconds, maybe a little bit more. And here we go, friends. Ready? Here we go. It's going to take the chisel, and we're going to lift on the edge, like so, on one of these edges. And we're going to peel that paper off. There we go. So now I could probably, well, I won't tempt fate. I'm going to continue to scrape under there a little bit, like so. Now here we go. Let's see how far we can get. You just have to be careful. You don't want to lift up the grain of the wood, that type of thing. And I'm having a little more problem. That's what the deal with live video, with getting the rest of this off. Let's apply a little bit more heat. It could be that that portion of the grain soaked up more. There we go. Look at that, my friends. It just came right off. That portion of the wood, and if I stick it back on my finger, it's pretty much wanting to stick once again, which is the whole point behind that. Okay, so this is one method of doing that, getting off the paper. Okay, I do my videos in real time, and you get to see, you know, hey, you know, everything didn't go perfect, but the end goal was to get that paper off. So I will not take the rest of these off. The whole point is just that. Now, how did I get the paper off all this? So, yeah, that was easy, my friends. I simply went, let's see if we can see it. If you look behind me, yes, you see that sander there? Over there. That's one of my main go-tos. That sander helps me to shape things and to get work done really fast. All I did was took it over there, light it down with the drawers off, of course, and I light it down and I went back and forth very carefully, and I pulled all the paper off. Let me bring it up close so you can see how beautiful that is. Okay, isn't that nice? All right, and I also did the same. I sanded the sides, and I sanded the back. But isn't that a beautiful, beautiful product? I like the knot there that you see. It was just a lot of fun to make. Once again, if you're a crafter like we are, me and my wife Catherine, she does other amazing things with sewing and making, I don't know, just sundry items that we can't keep on the shelves when we go to our craft shows. So there you go. So this was basically continuing the Bandsaw box series, and showing you basically how to make these units here. Again, once again, when I first started out, my friends, I just made those basic ones, which again is a 4x4, and you know, However, you know, I'm a QA software guy in the daytime, and I'll forget how I do a thing, so I have to look up my own videos. Isn't that cool? And I'm like, oh, that's how that's done. You know, I was very much afraid of making these things, and honestly, I never thought I would ever be making bandsaw boxes like this. Look how diverse they are. You know, very, very different. So, you know, this is definitely my original creation here, and my original creation here. The only exception is the Crackbox, which, once again, please, if you're the one who authored that, you know, please prove it. Let me know. Just give me a text or a comment that says, "Hey, I'm the one that designed that originally." Let's see how that goes. Thank you for watching SE Custom Designs. I'm going to do my usual goodbyes in 5 languages. I lived overseas as a teenager in the Middle East and traveled the entire globe for missionary works with mercy. So here we go. Ready? Here we go. Tutsens, Afrikaans. Goodbye. Mastalami, that's Arabic. Ruh min honinte. You tell me what the second part was. And then we have Zaijin, that's Chinese, Mandarin specifically. I traveled mainland China thousands of miles. Let's see here. Arrivederci, you'll know what that is. Au revoir. And what did I forget? Shalom uvracha kol chaverim sheli b'Eretz Yisrael. That's my second language. That's Hebrew. Shalom kol chaverim b'Yerushalayim b'Yisrael b'Me'ola ha'olam. Thank you so much. I want to get a shout out to he allows me to call him by another name. He's a subscriber from Italy, and of course now I'm coming up shy with Jack. I call him Jack. He allows me to call him Jack because I can't pronounce his name in Italian. But thank you, all my subscribers. Hello to Phil. Please look up Phil's workshop, woodworking or something like this. He's from the UK. He's got some really different types of things. What he did in his past was he worked on electronics for I think for ambulances and that type of thing. So hi Phil, good to see you, man. If you're watching my video, appreciate that. I love watching yours, and the best of all the prayers out to you at this time. And please continue making those awesome videos. Take care. I promise this is it. Thank you for watching my series. Look up every one of them. Look up this series specifically to watch from day one how I make these things, except for that one over there. There you go. Bye-bye.